The senior non-commissioned officer of the organization is traditionally responsible for the maintenance and care of the colors. And so, First Sergeant Morowinski passes the unit guidon to the outgoing commander, Captain Hume, signifying the unit's appreciation for her leadership and guidance. Captain Hume passes the company guidon to the battalion commander, signifying the relinquishment of her command and gratitude for the opportunity to lead soldiers. The battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Korn, then passes the guidon to the incoming commander, Captain Abolito, entrusting him with the responsibility and care of the unit. In accordance with AR 600-20, paragraphs 3-4, the undersigned assumes command of Headquarters and Alpha Company, effective the 10th day of July, 2026. Signed, Roberto Abolito, Captain, Cyber Commanding. Captain Abolito passes the guidon back to First Sergeant Morowinski, signifying his trust and confidence in the leaders, soldiers, and civilians of the organization.
Ready? Face. Forward. Walk. Take seats.
Ryan Levin, for being here today, former Defender 6. Really appreciate your support. Family members, friends, and most importantly, the soldiers and civilians of Headquarters and Alpha Company. Thank you all for being here today to share in this time-honored tradition. To the soldiers and civilians of Headquarters and Alpha Company, thank you for your steadfast discipline, dedication, and professionalism. You truly help form the bedrock of this battalion, and everything we celebrate today is built on your dedication to the mission. Today, we bid farewell to an exceptional leader, Captain Kim Yoon. Captain Yoon, when you took command of the company a year ago, you assumed a critical role of ensuring training readiness, well-being of the soldiers across 4 cyber protection teams aligned to a wide variety of challenging, emergent operational requirements. Teams within your formation were and are consistently in contact on the periphery, working diligently with speed to protect Department of War networks and infrastructure. While the tempo remained high, you always ensured the health and well-being of your formation, which contributed to a strong and resilient force. You met every challenge head-on, whether it was taking care of people, moving with speed to get teams out the door at a moment's notice, or navigating resource constraints and moves to different facilities. Under your leadership, this company and its teams have consistently demonstrated excellence, resilience, and a deep commitment to the mission. Your focus on readiness, training, and the welfare of your soldiers has left an indelible mark on this formation. You have built a culture of trust and confidence, and for that, Sergeant Major and I are deeply grateful. I also just wanted to take a moment to thank Captain Hume's family, your husband Chris, and your son Teddy, who is quickly approaching 2 years old, for being here today and the support you've shown Kim over the past year. We know that a commander's success is never achieved alone. Thank you for your unwavering support and the sacrifices and your dedication to the soldiers and civilians and the families of this unit. Kim, we wish you the absolute best as you get ready to walk downstairs and bring your invaluable expertise to the JMOC as a member of the 60th OCO and the CPP family. As we say goodbye to one great leader, the Army provides us with another, and today we welcome Captain Abolito. Abe, you come to this command as a highly regarded legendary defender within our formation, with a stellar reputation in your professionalism, leadership qualities, and analytic abilities. We are thrilled that the company will have you at the helm as its new commander. I also want to extend a warm welcome to Captain Abolito's family, wife Alicia, daughters Amelia and Emma, as well as your parents that are here today, Riza and Ramon. We're so grateful that you could join us today for the ceremony, and we're excited to have you join the legendary Defender family and look forward to serving alongside you. Abe, command is the greatest privilege the Army can bestow upon an officer. It is demanding, it is relentless, but it is also the most rewarding job you will ever have. Always remember to lead with empathy, by example, and with excellence in everything you do in support of the mission and taking care of your people. Institutionalize boldness across the formation, decentralize execution whenever possible, provide clear purpose and intent, and build on the enduring structures that will leave this organization better than you found it. I have absolute confidence that you are the right officer to take this company to the next level. Thank you all again for everyone's attendance here today. We really could not do this without you. First in cyber, defend within.
Good afternoon, Colonel Sikora, Lieutenant Colonel Korn, Lieutenant Colonel Davidnik, legendary defenders, family, and friends. It is a great honor and pleasure to be your incoming headquarters and Alpha Company commander. I first want to say thank you to my wife, my daughters, my parents, who made the trip all the way from Savannah, Georgia. And I just want to tell you once again that your love, your support, and your patience with me is the encouragement that has carried me through every single challenge I have encountered in my career. I want to thank you for being the greatest source of strength, motivation, and the constant reminder of why I strive to serve this country to the best of my ability. Lieutenant Colonel Korn, thank you, sir. Thank you for selecting me to be your headquarters and Alpha Company commander. I am grateful for your trust and confidence, and I want you to know that I do not take this responsibility lightly. I look forward to supporting your vision, leading this formation with purpose, and doing my part to advance the mission of this great battalion. I want to express my appreciation to Captain Young for her dedication and drive in making HQ&A the type of organization that soldiers are proud to serve in. Leaders that are proud to support and that the battalion can consistently depend on to accomplish the mission. To First Sergeant Ski, First Lieutenant Valentine, I am grateful to have you both serving alongside me as First Sergeant and Executive Officer. Working with both of you this last month has given me full faith and confidence that your experience, your counsel, and leadership is what will make us prepared to face any challenge that comes our way. To Ms. Mack, also my hero, Specialist Promotable Fernandez, and Specialist McCandles, special thank you for your patience, your professionalism, and for surviving the inventory process with me. I know over the past few weeks, I probably asked the same questions 3 different ways. I touched things I wasn't supposed to touch, and generally made supply just a little bit more stressful than it really should be. But through it all, you kept me straight, you kept the process moving, you helped make this transition possible, so thank you. I truly appreciate your hard work, your attention to detail, and your willingness to deal with a new commander who's just trying to figure out where everything is, why we own it, and whether it's supposed to have a serial number or not. We're still figuring that out. To the NCOs, soldiers, and civilians of this great organization, thank you for everything you do. The missions that you execute have reverberating effects all around the globe, and you meet that challenge head on in ways that are inspirational to any who observe it, and dually serve to put our adversaries on notice that they're dealing with a fierce and formidable cyber force, the herd, who will not allow any harm to come to our nation. My appreciation for each and every one of you is nigh undescribable. As I walk these hallways these past few weeks, largely annoying you with questions about your property, I have been asked many times if I am excited to be your company commander. The truth is, I'm not. I'm beyond excited. Because excitement only comes from being brave enough to face the unknown. But what I feel today is something deeper. I feel gratitude, I feel humility, and a profound sense of responsibility. I am grateful because I've already seen the professionalism, the discipline, and the pride that define this particular formation. I am humbled because I understand that command is not about a position, it's not about a title, it's not about a guidon. It is about trust. It is about earning your trust. And earning the right to lead soldiers, supporting the families who stand behind them, and caring for the civilians who make our mission possible. And I feel responsible because this company deserves leadership that is present, leadership that is accountable, and committed to building on the excellence that is already established here. As I assume command today, I do so with a simple promise. I will give you my very best every single day. I will listen, I will learn, and I will lead with purpose. Together, we will continue to build a company that's defined by discipline, trust, readiness, and pride in our mission. Thank you for the opportunity to serve alongside you and lead this outstanding formation. Now, legendary defenders, our Galleons, let's get to work. Our Galley 6, signing in.